Yo, what in the heck is going on with stream all of a sudden? Are we in? Why did it clear chat twice in a row? I don't know, guys. I don't know what's going on. So I'm here though. That's all that matters. You're here. A little off center on camera right now for some reason, but that's okay. Welcome in everybody. Outlaw dude with a 22-month resub, man. That's crazy. How you doing, man? How was your stream earlier? Had a lot of fun hanging out with you, as I always do. Hope you guys are doing well. Today is Wednesday, November 26, 2025. It is Thanksgiving Eve, y'all. Welcome to Thanksgiving Eve. I hope you guys are going to eat a ton of turkey tomorrow, or if you don't, I just hope you enjoy yourself. That's all that matters. Whether you eat a bunch of turkey, whether you don't, you hang out and have family. Hope you're not alone on Thanksgiving. Be with your family. Be with someone. Enjoyed the heck out of it. Hell yeah, man. That second game you were playing, I didn't really get to see much of the Resident Evil at all throughout your whole streaming of it because just the way time worked out. But that second game you were playing looked pretty dope, to be honest with you. It's pretty good. But welcome in, guys. I appreciate y'all. Tonight is a very special night. This is our first time having early access to a DLC for Euro Truck Simulator. And we got access to Nordic Horizons. I actually got it yesterday. And so we're gonna be checking that out a little bit. It releases tomorrow morning sometime. You know, if you're stateside like I am. If you're not, you know, whatever your time zone is for that. I don't know the exact UTC time, but tomorrow is the registered release date. And I don't know that much about the DLC because I know a little bit about the geography of Europe and everything, but I think based on the name, this is expanding into like Scandinavia a little bit further, if I'm not mistaken. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. I wanted to research it a little bit more, but I didn't really get the chance to because we ran a little late coming back from dinner and all that stuff. But here you are. I don't even know why ads were running during my opening dialogue, man. That kind of irks me a little bit. Twitch, do better. But anyways, guys, Euro Truck Sim. This is early access, work in progress DLC. SCS has asked us specifically to let you know that this is early access, work in progress. The final product might be different than what you see on stream today, but you should generally be able to get the idea of what it's all about. But we have that this week, Nordic Horizons this week on Euro Truck Simulator. Next week on American Truck Simulator, we got Louisiana coming out. I'm hoping to get early access to that, but it kind of doesn't really matter because as most of you guys know, I'm having another eye surgery next week. So the chances of me getting to stream that one early are pretty slim. So we'll figure it out though. Hopefully it doesn't work out that way, but right now it does look like it's going to work out that way. So unfortunately, assuming I even get the DLC, I may not even get the DLC. So there's no guarantee with it. They asked me to sign up for it. I signed up for it. We'll see how it goes. So anyways, yeah, so next week I won't be around for streams, I don't think. It really just depends on how things go. It definitely won't be on my usual stream days. I'm hoping my air conditioner over here doesn't trip my internet and stuff. So if it does, guys, I'll say, man, I'll be back. I'm not leaving. It just has to come back up. So, but anyways, song requests are on. Get your song requests in if you want to do song requests. Exclamation point SR should work for everybody. It's only supposed to be working for subscribers, but it seems to be broken. So there's that. You guys, it's Black Friday this Friday. I'm sure Technique Sports going to have some sales. I don't know if Toei's doing anything yet or not. I don't know if the rest of our partners here are doing anything for that. But if they don't, you still get the usual discounts on the items by using coupon code Goofball at your checkout at those particular sites. And depending on what it is, you get 5% or 10% off. And Technique Sports 10%. That stacks on sales. So if you're in the market for a chair or a gaming desk or anything from the Technique Sports site, get on there this weekend. Get you a chair ordered. Use coupon code Goofball. Get an additional 10% off of that chair purchase. And we do get a little bit of a kickback here on the channel, so you are helping support the channel as well. So I haven't really set up anything for Euro Truck other than just the physical wheel and shifter and all that fun stuff. So I won't be running any mods. It is against the rules on early access for us to run mods because this is a work in progress piece of content. Mods are probably not going to be updated or supporting. We don't want it to cloud muddy the waters of what the DLC is supposed to be. So we're not going to be using any mods or anything. You won't see our Truckee on screen. You won't see anything like that. So, but be sure to get Truckee if you don't have Truckee. If you're a truck sim player and you don't have Truckee, you're really missing out on the absolute best truck sim companion app out there, and it's free. It does have a premium version, right? You can get the Patreon version for like $5 a month. It's not a lot, but you do get some bonus features and all that sort of thing. So go check that out, guys. All the links are in the link tree, which is right below in the panels. So be sure to check that out. It also keeps popping up on stream. So what's up, Phantom Brian? How you doing, man? I hope you're doing well. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I know some people, for whatever reason, don't believe in Thanksgiving anymore and all that stuff, but to me, it's just a day to be thankful for things. And I know people will say, well, you're supposed to be thankful every day. Well, I am thankful every day. But I also see nothing wrong with highlighting that for a day and spending time with your family and kind of resetting a little bit with a lot of that. So however you feel about it, I respect it, but that's how I feel about it. Every day you wake up is a good day, unless you're Outlaw. Now, Outlaw, I'm just kidding, Outlaw. I'm just playing with you. But I'm giving you too much crap today. I think the Outlaw crap-a-meter is fulfilled for the day. I've met my quota, if you will. But all right, let's go check this out. Let me make sure everything's set up though. All right, we got all this fun stuff up here. It's crazy how long Euro Truck Sim 2 has been out, and it's still getting content released for it and updates from the developer. Man, it's amazing. It's been out for a while, dude. I think it's got to be going on 14 years now, I think. It's absolutely crazy. It's definitely not the same game it was before either, dude. It's really not. So we are on 1.57 with this. And we are in a beta branch to support the release of Nordic Horizons. I'm just going to get in here real quick, make sure none of my apps are running so that I'm not violating my agreement with the developer. Because we truly appreciate, we're very thankful for them providing these to us to check out a little bit early, get the hype up a little bit for these releases, all that sort of thing. Hello, what are y'all doing for Thanksgiving? I need to mail you some turkey. Because I will lick a stamp and put it right on top of that piece of turkey and send it right to you. All right, cool. Looks like stuff is not loaded as expected, as I had hoped. Actually, something is broken here. Yeah, with Jana's parents this year, I'm looking forward to it. Just want stuffing. My mother-in-law makes stuffing, and she makes the most awesome stuffing. I don't care about what you might say about Jana's parents' stuffing. Ours is better. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure it's pretty good, honestly. I'm sure it's pretty good either way. I need to close some windows and get really loud alerts in my ear from my computer because it's just awesome that way. I'm going to probably eat my weight in mashed potatoes, probably, and apple pie. That is my plan, though. That is my plan right there. What I don't understand is Truckee keeps trying to uninstall itself from my computer. We're not using Truckee. I just have to make sure that it's not around. I know I'm not in the game yet. We're sitting here just kind of like not doing anything, just staring at each other. It's not this awkward. It's only weird if you make it weird, okay? Truckee is showing up on my desktop. I need to disable it. Yeah, disabled. All right. Let's switch on over. I'm gonna try this scene for now because what's up, Linux? How you doing? Oh yeah, by the way, Linux, congratulations on getting first today. Thanks for the check-in. Also, Outlaw, thank you for the check-in as well. Let's get switched over here. Got this one. All right, we should have game audio. It's probably pretty low. That's okay. Good, okay, hanging in there. About all we can do, right? Our beautiful Scania truck. We're like in France, so we need to not be in France anymore because all the new stuff is what is up here. Look at all this new stuff. Because before we just had kind of the shell of it, really. We didn't have like all this stuff. So yeah, we have quite a bit more here in Scandinavia, all the way up north. Up here where you're probably going to freeze to death and stuff, from what I'm told. See if we could do a quick travel up to one of these places. I am apparently not as smart as I think I am. Quick travel. I want to at least get close, right? So we can go to, is it Oulu? Alu? Finland? Or we could be in Norway. Let's go to Bergen. Cha-ching. All right. Our plan is to head somewhere north. Hang on a second. I got something not functioning properly. Oh, okay. Okay, that's why it wasn't working the way I wanted to. Oh, shit, you're alive. It was 3 months. I heard rumors. No talking about the rumors, okay? We don't talk about that, all right? The nerve of some people. Oh man. Somebody got axed already. Wow. That's awesome. No talking about the rumors, okay? Not that it's a great conversational piece or anything, but just don't do it. All right, we're gonna go further north, and we're gonna dig into all of this new content up here. Try to. I don't know. I don't even know, man. But you still are. We need to know. Look, man, I done told you. Okay. Wow, he didn't jump on the. By the way, I'm going to have to take because watch is probably the only one heading north to the new content. The rest of these are probably going way too much on the distance. So we're going to Svalbard. I don't know, man. This is why I don't play a lot of ETS, especially on stream, is because I cannot pronounce half the stuff on here that you need to be able to pronounce, right? We're going to do it anyway, right? All right, let's go get this. Look at this trailer. How far do we have to drive? Oh yeah, I'm in automatic too, so. Whoa, it sounds like crap. Wow, it's like at 10. The volume's at 10 and it's still peaking my stuff. It's probably really low in stream, maybe, but I need to turn down like game volume or something in game because that sounds horrendous. It's probably not even very what do you call it? It's not even very loud on stream because I have it turned down so far. There's audio. Let's turn this stuff way down. Nordic DLC coming tomorrow in my time zone. Welcome to the channel. Who's that? No name, no more. Oh crap! No truck, no more. We keep doing that kind of stuff. Hi, Mr. Streamer. Hi, Mr. Viewer. Or I assume you're a Mr. We'll just pretend if you're not. We're gonna die, y'all. I am driving way too fast right now. Oh yeah, we're oh man, all that and I gotta hit the tree. Ow. Sorry, Mr. Policia. It was an accident, I promise. You have an insanely old account. How old is the account? Do I have account age in here? I don't remember. But we're gonna take plastic film rolls up to somewhere way north. 2011. Wow. Yeah. Pretty good. I need fuel too. Yes, that is a JFO shirt, actually. I have 2 of these shirts. I have a hoodie. I've got some pins. That was really loud, or not. That was really quiet in my headset. Let's see where we have to find some fuel because we don't have very much fuel. There's like fuel all over the place. We have fuel after this roundabout up here. Yeah, Mello did a thing one year, several years ago, with channel points, where he was letting people redeem. That was before Twitch channel points. It was only when there was like Stream Elements and Stream Labs, bot points basically. And since everybody had so many points from watching one, like November one year, he was going to flush them, but he was going to let everybody order off of. He basically created a bunch of redemptions, and based on how many points you had, like viewership points, you were able to order stuff. And I ordered 2 shirts, a bunch of pins, a huge hoodie, man. It's warmest hoodie I own. That thing is crazy. And yeah, I don't know why this thing is still calculating route, because your boy ain't from here, so your boy don't know where he's going. All right, he has no idea where he's going right now. All I know is I'm in Norway. That's all I know. It's the only thing that I can tell you. I got to yield here, so we're going to yield and try not to run into anything. There we go. So we're heading up north, man. Getting some of this fresh new content that SES is so kind to have provided to us. So yeah, like everybody got a bunch of stuff. All right, I need to know where to go with this next spot here. So I don't know why it still says calculating. You just go this direction. Well, like reset navigation. Okay, we're good now. We're good now. Okay. I'm gonna cut over to one of these other scenes though. Like this one. Oh crap. Don't mind me. Okay, we're good. Sweet. I do sometimes try to drive serious and not be all crazy like that, but that kind of snuck up on me. I wasn't trying to do that. That's probably what I would have to tell. I don't know how the laws in the country I'm in work, but I'm assuming I'd have to go before a judge and explain myself potentially on why I was driving the wrong way on a roundabout. But you know, I'm probably gonna lose my license if that were to happen. Look at this bridge, yo. These games are so freaking gorgeous, man. It's just amazing. I haven't even been in this part of the game enough before this DLC to really tell you the difference here. But I just know it all looks great. So if it looked great before, it still looks great. If it didn't look great before, now it looks great. Can we agree on that, maybe? I'm pretty sure this was here in the game before because I kind of remember this. All right, our fuel stop is coming up right here. And you grab some petro, as they say in this world, this part of the world. All right, I don't know if that's expensive or not, but it seems like it probably is, just on the fact that it's fuel, and it always seems to be expensive. Already hit race stats apparently. My truck is 10% damaged. $10 to, oh man, that's awesome, dude. Anarchy, thanks for that dono to St. Christopher Truckers Relief Fund. That is awesome, man. Thank you for that. That is definitely going to a good cause. We should get 2 more beans up here on the counter here in a second. Anarchy Indy, hope you're doing well tonight. That was awesome. Thank you for that dono. I actually owe them quite a bit of money on the fact that I am giving 10% a month from the Twitch take. And I'm actually probably going to be giving them everything that's in my PayPal account, which is all my Twitch money. That's awesome. The bean counter should update here in a second and add the 2 beans because it should be fine. And if it doesn't for some reason, I'll add them manually. But that was pretty cool, man. Thank you for that. There it goes. Right there. The bot finally caught up with you. I got 15 beans. I've had quite a few beans to eat for a minute. And I guess we're just kind of letting them accumulate a little bit. I was going to wait until after my surgery before I did it. But if I feel like if I do that, I'm going to have like 50 to eat at this point. Is my brake's not still on, is it? As I always try to support when I can. I believe they deserve the support they're now getting. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, they're really cool too, because if you put your information in there, they will reach out to you in email and give you a thanks and give you some more information about what they're all about and all that sort of thing. I do have a video. We'll probably play it before the first break here. To give some insight into what they're all about, what they do. Because obviously they do help truckers who fall ill on the road, who have issues, who can't work because of it, when they need just a little bit to get them over the hump for situations like that. But they also do some preventive care stuff, which I think is also awesome. They do like drivers, like their health challenge program and things like that they do. It's pretty sweet, honestly. All right, we're heading north here, and these grades are getting a little nutty. But man, yeah, we haven't actually had a dono to them in a while through the channel here, so I'm really I'm obviously always happy when we get those, but definitely appreciate that. If we can, you know, a lot of times I would prefer to give them money rather than me even get money, because you know, usually that's helping somebody who's actually in need more than it's, you know, helping me, you know, buy more games for stream and stuff, you know. Which my original plan tonight was I was actually gonna play a Pokemon game on stream. Believe it or not. I think I went in the wrong aisle. I know where it's at. I can't even think of the name of the game right now. It's the very RPG one that came out a while back on the Switch. I don't want to see anyone Pokemon. Are you sure about that, Outlaw? Are you sure about that? Because I've heard some things. I don't know if you've heard yourself, but you know. Like, we're barely even getting on this thing, I guess. All right, so this is a long trip because this thing's still saying that this is like a 3-hour run from where we're at right now. That can't be right, though. Can it? Did we mess up, chat? I think, well, and by we, me, obviously. It says like 23 hours to our destination. 1,700 kilometers or something. Guess we're putting in some distance tonight, boys and girls. Wow, they just dumped their shit and just left. But yeah, man. Anarchy Indy, thanks again for that dono. We greatly appreciate it. I may stop off here in a minute. We may just do the beans now, just in honor and appreciation for you making a donation there. If I could get a place to turn off up here. I know I could just pause the game if I wanted to, but it's so unrealistic, right? Look how crazy this looks up here. This is nice. Like, I've never been to this part of the world before, so I don't have point of reference or anything, but this looks stupid detailed. And I mean that in a good way. People over here fishing. I feel like SCS just keeps getting better and better. With like every release is just, it just seems like it's just better than the last. And then that causes them to have to like go back several DLC releases and start updating stuff to match the quality of the new stuff. It's kind of wild. But it's really good to be growing like that, especially as a developer, right? Because especially when the content's always just getting better and you're always improving. That's like that's why these games have lasted as long as they have. It's like I think if these were the same games they were when they released and they didn't like get better from just like a playability standpoint, I don't think that they'd be still as popular as they are. Oh wow, jerkwad. Just pass me, why don't you? Back over here. And we'll turn ouch that back on. The truck is taking a beating, y'all. I'm curious to know because you know SCS had canceled the Russia DLC because of mainly because of the whole war thing going on between Ukraine and Russia. And it's like I wonder if they're like ever going to end up releasing that. Or if they do, if because of what happened they're gonna have to like make a lot of changes or something. I don't think there were very many people surprised when that happened. Canceling of the DLC, that is. Oh, we gotta take another ferry. Many ferries were taken. Why don't they just deliver this by boat? You know? So we have to like take these short hops, I guess. As we started in Bergen, we took this hop here. And we just took this hop. We have some tolls through here. Some more tolls through here. Photo moments. And then the last ferry here. Destination. So like up here, we can't. It looks like we pretty much have to. Well, we could avoid that. Well, we have to take a ferry one way or another. Very, very interesting. We're just gonna keep driving, y'all. I guess. I don't change up the side of the road on me. I think we'll be fine. Just chill here for a minute. You can use this truck again finally. I was struggling with it for just a little bit. Very zigzaggy up through here. If they really need their plastic film rolls up here because this is kind of treacherous. Oh crap. Oh crap. Okay. Good. We're about to take off there for a second. Would have been not very good. Tunnels, tunnels, tunnels. Man, oh man. I think we're back. We might be back. Dave, thanks for that raid, man. I appreciate that. Hopefully you're still around. Welcome in, Raiders. You kind of raided right after I had a little bit of a power failure. And the uninterruptible power supplies kept the stream going while went out and figured out the breaker that had flipped. I'm not sure if this is going to work, but we're going to try it anyway.
This thing, why? What?
Okay, so my camera is actually working. Okay, I was worried about that because the camera had flipped off too. And not like flipped off like it flipped me off. It flipped, well, maybe it did technically flip me off. I don't know. But welcome back, everybody. Sorry about the technical issues there. I was actually really afraid that was going to happen, and it did. So it is what it is. I got some work to do on the space. But welcome in, Raiders. If you guys are not following Asylum Dave, he plays a lot of stuff. I know he was like developing his own game at one point too, so that'd be cool to go check out. Go give him a follow. He plays all sorts of different stuff. And then Raiders coming in. My name's Goofball. I usually play Truck Sim a lot, but I play a lot of other things too. So play everything from, I'm a big fan of the Zelda games. Oh man, we were playing Crisis yesterday, so I'm kind of all over the place, but I do like sim games quite a bit. So, what's up, Dave? Thanks for the raid, though, man. I appreciate it so much. I was really afraid that was going to happen because that thing like jolts the power in this room pretty badly. So I've been having to keep the doors open and kind of keep airflow in here, but it's also kind of like getting a little cold. So running the heater in the house means that I have to close the vent, which kills the airflow in here. So it's like, we'll just have to see how it goes because I need to get to a point where I can get an electrician to help me with a few things to get this set up properly in this room. If you didn't know, I moved into a new house and got a new stream space. It's really cool. I like it here. I like it here quite a bit, but we have a few challenges to overcome, but they're not really that big. They're not really huge challenges, but they are challenges. And even the challenges are blessings. And so, and things to be thankful for. So, I like this hangnail thing going on my nail too. It's really, I just discovered it like 2 seconds ago, man. Now it's going to bother me for a while. But anyway, guys, thank you for that. The gaming rig did shut off. So I lost where I was in the game. Except for like the last autosave. This is like a really long trip. This is going to take like 3 more hours. So I'm not even sure if I'm going to finish this trip. We just wanted to check out a little bit of the Nordic Horizons area. You know, the northern, really the northern Scandinavia, because we really only had like the southern portion of it in the game before. And so I think we were just getting into some of it too, just before that happened. But I have turned the AC unit, the window unit off, so it's not gonna trip us again. But it's gonna suck to happen, man. Sorry about that, guys. May end up having to just do like just chatting from my patio sometime. I'm thinking about it because it's really nice out there. I gotta figure out what I gotta do to get that set up. I don't think it's gonna be too difficult because I think I have most of the equipment I already need. So, and the eye patch is like not cooperating much either. All right, so let's get this game fired back up real quick. Damn, son, that's a face I ain't seen in a while. Fine tuned voice, aka was it that Jeep guy? Yeah, I have been away, man. I've been moving into a new house. We bought a new house out in East Texas. Took us a while to wrap up things at the old house. We really just started working on this house as far as getting everything settled and unpacked and stuff. We handed the keys to the old house back on Halloween after moving in mid-September. Traveling back and forth every weekend to haul some stuff back and clean that place up because it needed a lot of work. But yeah, we're here now. I'm in the new place. It's awesome. I love this place. I love where we live. We're no longer in the city area. It's very quiet out here. It's very nice. We're close enough to some large towns where we don't really miss out on a lot of stuff. We're still like 2 hours from the Dallas area, so it's not the end of the world or anything, right? Yeah, good old peaceful country. I'm telling you, man. It's a very it's extremely forestry out here. It's piney woods and rolling meadows, and it's like the beginning stages of Valheim when you're no HOA at all. Really nice neighborhood, a really solid mix of we're like on the very edge of the town we're in too. So like yeah, I'm telling you. But we're on the very edge of the town. And so we're kind of not really I mean, we're really outskirtsy. But it's really cool, man. We're like an hour from Shreveport, Louisiana, all that stuff. But I continue to talk about this. I'm probably going to give you enough information to triangulate my location. So, but everybody's armed out here. So I'm just saying, fair warning. You know how it is, country people. Anyways, I'm gonna try to get this game back up. We just had a power loss, so I'm gonna get everything back up and running. My phone is like going off it's like going off like crazy. I don't know why. I am muting that. Dialed in for the morning, the smoker fired up and ready for the turkey, drinking a cold brew while waiting for it to heat up. Yeah. I got 2 turkeys. I got 2 roughly 12 pounders in the brine. They've been in the brine since Monday morning. They're going on the smoker tomorrow morning or roughly noon, 1 o'clock's meal. So we'll be cooking. I'll be cooking it on oak. I have some oak from a tree trim, and then also I went and bought some backup oak, post oak from a local hardware store to make sure I had enough wood to get through the thing. Then somehow we bought a chimea. Is that how you say it? On a pit boss. Are you talking about? Are you doing it on a? You're not using a pellet smoker, are you? Because that's like the easy bake oven of barbecue. That gets no respect from me. Yeah. Yeah. I'm doing a good old stick burner, my friend. Vertical offset. Same thing I've used for many years now. I joke about pellet smokers. They're not that bad. I actually may end up getting one. Oh, I can't do the stick burner. What do you mean? You're still burning and smoking wood one way or another, whether it's in little shit pellets or if it's in sticks. I just like the fact that if I lose electricity and I don't have power, I can still cook. It makes her sick. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, man, I'll be rolling smoke tomorrow though for sure. Eh, I mean, yeah, I mean you're not wrong, but you're still getting smoke either way. I guess it's just not as prominent because of your small balls. Is that what you're saying? Okay, my bad. I apologize. That was probably uncalled for, but come on, that was kind of funny. All right, let's get the game going before I get myself in trouble. What you're saying is she doesn't want the smoke. Okay, I'll stop. I promise this time. You probably already like left cussing, which is fine. I mean, it happens. Happens to the best of us. All right. I don't know. You guys probably heard game sounds, which would be true because game is going. We're going. No, we're gonna go back to this one, I guess. Freaking smoker jokes! I swear, man. Hey, look. At least I didn't fake my own death. Okay. Yeah, that's a name I haven't seen in a while. Man, you keep saying that, man. If you came around more often. Just kidding. I know, man. Everybody, you probably have a life and stuff, so don't worry about it. So it saved us. Like we're like ran up on a tree or something. How damaged are we? We are damaged. We're damaged pretty badly. Actually, I had a buddy that had a pit boss that had a lot of problems with it, like mechanically. And they kept like dicking him around trying to send him parts, and they kept sending him the wrong stuff. Dude, seriously, stop opening on this screen, you jerk. All right. 47% damage. That's awesome. So awesome. I wish I was retired. I'd spend all the time I could with y'all, but sadly I gotta make the world turn with everyone else. Well, I mean, I'm not sitting on my ass either. But I get it, man. I mean, I work from home, so I get a lot of time where I'm not having to deal with like commutes and stuff. Yeah, I'm off next week too. It's only mainly because it's really only because I'm having another eye surgery. So I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna be away again. Yeah. It was a trucking game. And back on the road again. How's the audio levels, guys? Does everything sound okay? Truck is damaged, so we're probably gonna have to find a repair spot sometime. How have you been though, man? How's the family? Got another kid on the way, it sounds like. A little loud. Okay. So I turn it down and it gets really like I can't even hear it. And so, but I have a line mixer now that I'll be able to adjust it for that, for the non-VOD line. Dude, this damn thing. Why you love your Go XLR? Has nothing to do with the Go XLR. I could have a Go XLR and I'd still have this. The game is pretty quiet because the game keeps peaking my headset. So, in my headset, at least, it sounds like absolute dog crap. But I'll have to go over to this other mixer and fix it real quick. It's just some adjustments that have to be sorry if I hit the mic. Adjustments that have to be made on the because this is a new piece of hardware I'm still trying to figure out. This is like kind of a reach. Why is this not letting me? Oh yeah, that's why. Yeah, this should work now. So I'm gonna adjust this other mixer real quick. Okay, we're good here. Son of a mother. I'm kind of watching the levels here, just trying to get everything to level out on the audio. It's definitely been quite a few adjustments, especially being in the new space. Before I would just deal with the not being able to hear the music, but I really like to hear the music, so that's why I injected this other line mixer. It combines the line coming from the main mixer and the non-VOD line that's isolated off the mixer, because everything in the mixer is going to the VOD channel and everything off the mixer is going to the non-VOD channel. That it doesn't get recorded for copyright. I'll probably listen to this. I'm actually recording locally also, so I can listen to it after stream and try to make some adjustments. Hit this toll tunnel. So it wants me to pull into the weight station, so I'm gonna get fined for my truck being jacked up, but there's no repair. There's no repair places anywhere on this trip. Stop it. We're definitely going to get hit with a fine here because of the truck crash during the power glitch. That's awesome. So cool. Yes, I know I have to fix it. They didn't find me. I guess that's good. Oh. Dude, this sucks. Dude, this is pissing me off. Sorry. You guys didn't see that. You didn't see it at all. Guys, this is Nordic Horizons Early Access. This DLC for Euro Truck Simulator 2 comes out tomorrow. You'll be able to grab it. This is expanding north further into basically Scandinavia. Really, we probably should be already like freezing to death by now. Are there even any repair on the map? This is taking us forever to get it. We started in Bergen. Where's their repair? We gotta take another ferry here. There's a repair shop here. I have to hit here. About 106 miles. Taking a lot of ferries up this way. We have 1,000 kilometers to go as of now. Feeling look great here, aren't we? So we're just kind of killing. We're trying to chill and trucking a little bit, man. The sun going down over here. Realize that two of my cameras are actually backwards. I got them in the wrong spots. Pretty interesting. Pretty. pretty messed up, really. I have to get that fixed. I wonder if we're getting close to this repair spot. We are, yeah. Curb check. I need to see that car coming. All right. Get some repairs done to this thing. Truck is no longer broken. So in this camera, you see my little pirate guys there. Even though they're kind of washed out, it looks like. Interesting. I might have to put something down there to offset the white color of the shell. That's actually the camera that's supposed to be. That's the correct one. This and this needs to be this, and the other needs to be that. Interesting. So we've seen a little bit of the Nordic horizons here. I'm kind of running out of steam already. To be honest with you guys, we're probably gonna go ahead and raid out because I'm getting tired. The frustrations of the power outage did not help that. So short stream tonight. I don't know when I'm going to be back again, guys. It may be later this week. It may be next week. I don't know. We'll see how the eye surgery goes. hopefully it's a quick recovery and we can get the streams back going normal again on a more consistent basis. But yeah, man, you have a happy Thanksgiving also. My green screen, I kicked it earlier and it's like right here. No, other side, right there. It is not positioned correctly. Ah, you love streaming, right? And I'm kind of like off center on this where I'm sitting too. So, anyways, guys, I should be back sometime soon. Hopefully sooner than later. You guys have a happy Thanksgiving. We're gonna find out somebody to raid out to real quick. And Arky, you do as well. Actually, I may just eat some beans here before we actually call this. Let me fix this green screen though. This is really this really bugs me. My mic's not even on. I'm just sitting here doing nothing. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna take that as a sign, honestly. Guys, have a great night.